Welcome back, LCX Legions. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. I got some things that I want to talk about the MiCA application and a couple other things. But first of all, 90% bullish on CoinMarketCap. I think those metrics went up a little bit. Now, I want to talk about a comment that I saw on here. I just want to read it real quick because I agree with them. And everybody thinks I'm a moon boy for thinking $5 to $10. I don't think so. I'm just giga bullish. I guess I am a moon boy, but here we go. Let me just read this guy's comment. Some Rune D20 6 hours ago. LCX once peaked near 56 cents in the 2021 bull run and has since consolidated, maintaining steady community and exchange-related activity. With its foundation as a regulated exchange token, LCX continues to position itself as a compliance-driven player in the digital asset ecosystem. That's right, their whole business model is built on compliance. So, his conservative price targets are 30 cents to 75 cents. Moderate potential, $1.50 to $3.75, and bullish, $7.50 to $15. Let's go. You know, $15 LCX would change my whole life. He says, upside scenarios depend on broader altcoin season momentum, exchange adoption, and regulatory clarity, with LCX potentially benefiting from its strong focus on compliance and tokenization services. All right, I agree with that 100%. 100%. So, let's look at LCX's Twitter. Whoa, what's going on here? All right, so this week, LCX listed 6 tokens, you know? Let's go. LCX has been listing a lot of tokens. And another thing I want to mention is LCX is on a mission to become the #1 exchange for Cardano native tokens. So, yeah, I don't know. They got some kind of thing going on with Cardano. Also, I want to point out that Coinbase, they're like the only centralized exchange listed on Coinbase. A centralized exchange token, you know? So, I don't know. Sometimes I forget about it and I'll remember it. And I'm like, oh, that's bullish, you know? But let's look at the exchange metrics. This is on CoinGecko. They have an 8 out of 10 trust score. What is going on? What is going on, boys? You know? That used to be a low number. It used to be like 6. Now it's up to 8. It's green. Now they have, let's see how many tokens they got on here now. It's a lot. 218 tokens. Bullish. And they have decent volume on their exchange. 22 million, 22.6 million 24-hour trading volume. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely up from what it was. Now, to the MiCA application. What is the latest date we will know if LCX got approved for MiCA application? Okay, so let me just read this. I asked AI. I'm lazy. I like to use AI, you know? LCX will either be approved or denied for its markets and crypto assets regulation license by July 1st, 2026. At the very latest. What? 2026? No. This is the final date for the grandfathering period, during which existing crypto companies in many European jurisdictions can continue operating under national laws while their MiCA applications are processed. Key facts about LCX MiCA application status. They submitted their application in February 1st. That's a long time ago. They did it on day 1. Operating under transition. Since it was already registered in Liechtenstein, LCX can continue operating through the transition period. End of grandfathering period. The transitional period for companies like LCX ends on July 1st, 2026. By this date, all crypto asset service providers must either be fully MiCA compliant and authorized or must cease operations. Official record. The European Securities and Market Authority maintains an interim MiCA register that includes authorized crypto asset service providers. This register is updated weekly. Once a decision is made, it will appear on the official record. So, it looks like we got a little bit of waiting to do still. You know? Hopefully they do it this year, because it's getting annoying. You know, it's like going to the DMV and you just sit there. Ticket number 433. Please proceed to aisle 6. And then you go there and you sit and you wait longer. Yeah, it's like one of those situations. Now, I just wanted to read some random things I was reading up on LCX. Okay, they got delisted from Probit Global. This was July 31st of this year. Let me just read this real quick. Probit Global delisted LCX trading on July 31st, yet LCX gained 15.7 in the following week. Analysts attribute this resilience to its 94% circulating supply and investor focus on EU regulatory milestones with exchange liquidity shifts. Now we got this. Tokenization bridge development. LCX is building a tokenization bridge to streamline asset digitation, aiming to capture fees from end-to-end services. The tool integrates LCX tokens for 1% fees on all transactions, aligning with the Q3 product roadmap. What this means, bullish. It even says bullish. Bullish if adoption materializes. Every 1 billion in tokenized assets would generate 10 million in LCX demand. Okay, so people are talking about the tokenized assets market was going to be trillions by like 2030. 1% of that, just that's a lot. Okay. Now, that's about all I have on LCX. The LCX, and people have said, oh, the LCX token is not going to be used. Yes, it is. It's going to be directly used for the tokenization of assets. They're getting 1% in fees, along with the trading fees and everything else that the LCX token is normally used for. Okay, so bullish. Now, let's look at the chart. I should have did this at the beginning of the video. ETH looks like it's wanting to, look at that. We just had a golden cross. This is the 4-hour. It's above the 21. It's above all the moving averages. That's bullish. When you see the 21 cross above the 200, which is the yellow, bullish. Now let's look at LCX. We just had a golden cross here. These moving averages are really tight. They're tight. When you see these moving averages get tight, usually you see a big move. When you see, hopefully we get a big move for LCX. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a TA expert, but I'm looking at this and that don't look bad, especially with ETH breaking out, So hopefully we can continue this momentum. It's kind of just been moving sideways a little bit, but when we see things like this, that gets me bullish. Anyways, you guys, if you're getting any value from me, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, I want to give a moment of silence to my boy Dan. He's been in my Discord for almost a year now. Really good guy. He's ex-military. He was in the Marines. Served in Afghanistan or Iraq. I can't remember which one. But his younger brother got diagnosed with cirrhosis. He's got a liver disease real bad. And they're not like the richest family alive, He's trying to make money off crypto to help pay for that and stuff. And I told him to make a GoFundMe, and I would advertise that on my YouTube. So I'm going to drop that in a pinned comment. And also, prayers out to you, Dan. You're a good guy. I appreciate you, man. I hope your brother makes it through this. I hope we get what we're doing with that can help out. But yeah, anyways, guys, if you're getting any value, please like and subscribe. And also, if you hold LCX, I have a Discord, and you can hop in there. Dan's in the Discord. So if you want to reach out to Dan, he's in the Discord. I'm going to drop that in the comment also. So yeah, moment of silence for Dan. All right, guys. So like I said, if you're getting value, like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.